Good afternoon and welcome to another Beetle video. This 2007 VW Beetle convertible. In this video I'll be carrying out a service. So these are all the service parts I've got. Engine oil, 5W30, Synth Plus VAG from Euro Car Parts, which is suitable for VW engines. Got oil filter, air filter and pollen filter, all Bosch items, worth the extra, and a set of NGK spark plugs. What are these? BKU R6ET-10. Which is right for the 1.6 petrol engine that's in this Beetle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it up in the air, start draining the oil. So first thing I do, as always, is drain the engine oil. I've taken the engine cover off and just pulled the dipstick out a bit, and I've taken the oil cap off and help it drain. Also, I did run it around a bit so the engine's warm. So I just get the 19mm socket on the 3/8 ratchet. See if I can crack this off. Yeah, balls out of the way. That's it, finally cracked it off. Took some dubbing. I think I'm the last one that serviced this car quite some years ago. Just undo the sub plug. Cracked it off, but it won't come out by hand, so just needs a bit of a helping hand. Let's see if I can get this off without spilling any oil on the road. All at the ready. It just seems to unscrew easily and just tighten up. This was going to fight me a little bit. Let's see if I can get it. No, rest it way off. Can I? Yep. Yep, it's coming. Rest it way off by hand. And if I'm quick enough. There we go. And that wasn't too bad. So gonna let that oil drain, and I'll carry on doing a few more jobs on the service. So next is the oil, not the oil filter, the air filter. So it's just a couple of screws. I think I'll get it with impact. So I've got to use this screwdriver. just undo this screw. It's 2 screws at the back, and then the whole lot just lifts off. I don't want to disconnect them, I say flow sensor, and hope if I don't knock the camera over. A bit precariously balanced. So I should be able to just lift out the air filter. So I don't want to disconnect any stuff if I don't have to. Try moving some of these plastics out of the way, give me more room to play with. Should be able to get the air filter out one way or another. So there you see how mucky it is to get the new air filter out. Compare them side by side, you see the difference, big difference. I'm hoping this is the right size, so I'll find out if when I can't get it in. There we go, managed to get that in without too much trouble. Secure that in. Try to squeeze this one. Just seems to be affecting me at the moment. There we go. Now I can secure everything. Back on. Satisfying click. And I can put this battery cover back on. And tighten up the screws. Do this by hand. I'm going to try and show you everything. Try not to miss anything out. You can see things in real time. So once these 2 screws are back in, there we go, everything's secured. So that's the air filter done. So next thing I'm going to do is the oil filter. I've placed my bowl underneath the filter, so hopefully it should come out by hand now. I did the oil change. Change the filter on this one. This I can tell because that's the one I fitted last time. It was an absolute struggle getting it off. See if we can get it from beneath. No, that's not going to come off by hand, but I'll do what I did before on this car. This is what I used last time. It worked once, so it'll work again. Let's see how I did this. Well, last time I didn't do it on camera, so try it from below. I'll have to move the ball out of the way once it's on. Once I've got it cracked off, I'll be laughing. Purchase. Before. See how Yep, I've got it moving. Once I've got that, so get the ball underneath, clean over some more spills. There we go. As predicted. Yeah, that was going to happen. Just like that drain. So I've got a new filter here. compare it to the old one. Yeah, that looks the same. Because this one's like pointing like that, I can actually prime it. So I've got my oil, I've the wheel 30, I'll just tip a bit in it. So I've already got it peaked on me. I'll just tip some fresh engine oil in that filter. And before it goes on, just smear some oil around the seal, make sure there's a film of oil, help it to seal when it goes back on. And then just offer it up. And I'll just move you where you can see what I'm doing. Just move the camera there. Okay, well you can see this. Just offer the filter up. Get it started. And just tighten it by hand, don't use any tools. And that should do it. That's the filter changed. And just wipe this down, get some oil wiped off. And that's it, the filter change done. So next thing I'm going to try this spark plug now. I can see first one, number 1, and then there's number 2 there. Number 3 I think is down there, and the 4th one should be right under here, under all these HT leads. Yep, I can see where that is, because I tried it last time I serviced the car, but unfortunately I gave up a bit too easily. But I'm not going to be beaten this time, and like I say, it's be a bit difficult to film. But if I pull this first one off, this first HT lead off, get it off. If I haven't welded itself in. I'll just slightly injure myself. There's the first one. Got the correct spark plug socket there. I'm in with the first one. Let's get me a ratchet. I'm going to do this one-handed at the moment. So, first one shouldn't be too difficult. It's welded in. If I put the camera down, see if I can get it out. I should injure myself pulling that spark plug bolt out, but never mind. The show must go on. Right, I think I'm going to have to get a bigger ratchet. So I've got my 1/2 inch ratchet with a 3/8 converter. See if I can pull this spark plug out. Oh, cut that off. See what condition this spark plug is in. And there we go. Actually, it's not too bad. I think it's past its best. Got my replacement NGK plugs, and that's got an NGK in it, but it's actually labelled. There you go, Volkswagen. So it looks like NGK supply MOE. So basically, this car's getting OE spark plugs. Get it started in the thread. Don't need to use any force. Just do it by hand. It's the best way, then you know it's not going to cross thread. And then I think we'll go for it. We'll try it 3/8 on it. We don't need to go mad on it. And then just a bit of a nip. And that's the first spark plug done. Just put the HT lead back on. That's the first one done, so we'll go through the rest of them. It's going to be a bit awkward, but I'll do the rest of them off camera. Well, I'm going to get two in, that one and that one I could get to. I mean, I couldn't, it's impossible to pull those spark plug, those HT leads off, and unfortunately I haven't got all day. They only want the car back, so time to carry on. And next thing I'm going to do is put some oil in, and this is going to be fun, even with the funnel, no pun intended. So I'll do that off camera. Usual thing is throwing about 3 litres, and then just keep checking the level on the dipstick. And once it's up to level, it should be good for a start. So the last job is to do the pollen filter. I think I need a screwdriver for this one. We'll bring all the screwdrivers. There we go, that just slides back and out. And there we got some torque screws. They look like T20s. I hope I can get in with this screwdriver. Well, it might be a bit stuffed. Yep. I'm not going to get in with this screwdriver, so I'll need to think of something else. And that something else is a T20 on a 1/4 inch ratchet. I'd have to get one from the other side. I'm not sure what side they are on the right hand drive cars. So here goes. I've got my trim tools out, but never mind. And I believe it's on the left hand side, so just disconnect this speaker. Manage that. Trouble. But I might not need to do that. Got some more T20s to undo. So let's see. Any more? And some more T20s to undo. Now things are getting in the way. Don't end up squishing anything. So I might be quicker with impact. Because these are further back, I can get in with impact. So look, there's one there. Is it all of them? We've got them all out. Nope, I think I've gone and done the wrong side. Well, I was right, it was on this side. So, always the opposite side to the steering wheel. So, left-hand drive cars are on the right, and right-hand drive cars are on the left. That'll be something that handy to know in the future, so just unclip it. Oh, just take the put the camera down. I can't do it holding the camera. Hopefully you can see this. I can do it. So I'll just lift out. This is hopefully. Now try not to drop any leaves in it. Now that comes. So I'll just get the new filter. So world of a difference. Airflow's down, so just make sure it's the right way up, it's that way up. I can't show you too well on camera, just move you where I can show you a bit better. I'll just pull the old filter off and on with the new. Look at that, perfect fit. And moving you back round, reassemble the filter, easy enough to do. Got this on the right way, maybe not. Let's have a look. Yeah, they do go in a certain way. Just what I'll do is just spin this round. So yeah, that just goes in like so. And that just clips in. I engage. Yeah, it's in at that end. It should just clip in. There we go. And that's the pollen filter installed. So it's just a matter of reassembling everything. That was a bit awkward. It should go together a lot quicker than it came apart, and having the speaker wire caught under there is not going to help at all. Let's get that out of the way. And get the screws back in. Should be quick and easy. He says, hopefully. Just get these screws started by hand, and I can just buzz them all in with the impact. I'll just start running this one in. The one that's right next to the air post. This is where you start the screws rather than just tighten one. That way you get everything lined up. Once everything's lined up, just a matter of driving them all home. Don't have to go mad. Just take it easy. next thing, and I'll move you out of the way. There we go. Get this speaker plugged in. No, that won't work like that, just plug it in. There's a couple of pegs, and then just fits in, and then it's job done. And then just these last three torque screws. Let's have a look which way. Because I'm so close to the windscreen, I'm going to have to be using the ratchet, the 1/4 inch ratchet. That's the last of the screws in, just this panel to fit. And that is the pollen filter change done. So the last thing I always like to do after the service is give it a start up. Yep, and we're all good. And that engine management light's still there, but we only changed two spark plugs. So that's the end of this particular video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, ring the notification bell and you get notified when one of my videos comes out. Questions and comments, you know where to put them. As ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see you.